What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Sue, back with another video. Oh, hell no. Cormani back in the headlines again, but it's not what you think. It's not what you think, okay? Let's talk about it. All right, on Twitter, man, there's this account called Polk something. It's you know how they got Polk County, Florida? So basically, they represent the Polk County. So Polk something, I forgot the whole Twitter header. But it's called Polk something, right? It puts out a tweet saying, "Oh, I just got news that Cormani got dismissed from the team," right? And then it follows up with another tweet talking about, "Oh, this is supposed to happen a while ago, but such and such and such and such, but they want to get it done before the media day." I'm gonna say this one more time, okay? There is this Twitter account. Start with the first name is Polk something, you know, Polk County, Florida. So it's Polk something, right? And it does football updates and all that on players. So it said, I just got the word that Cormani, right? Cormani McClain has been dismissed from Florida, the Florida Gator team. And then follow it up with another tweet talking about, oh, it's supposed to have been happen, but they want to get this done before the SEC Media Day, whatever, right? And so, then if you go to the comments on Twitter, there's a lot of people like, what you talking about? There's a lot of people like, oh man, you know, I knew this was going to happen. Then you got people like, oh, you want to blame Coach Prime. So when I seen this, I was at work. When I seen this, I'm like, huh? I'm like, okay, whatever. Right? So, you know, I'm just processing everything. I'm looking at the comments and I'm processing everything. Right? So I'm not. Then the coach, I think is the defensive back coach or just one of the coaches from Florida football team said, that's a lie. That's not true at all. Right? Then there's a person that's close to the situation writes an article. I think you know how one of those publications for the team, like yesterday, like we on last video. So it's basically saying, hey man, I don't know what I see the rumors about Cormani and getting kicked off the team and whatnot, but that's totally false. For what I'm hearing, I got real inside sources that he's doing very well this week. And he's even showed up on time for weightlifting today. They really proud of him for this week. And it's like, whoa, okay, hold up. So the coach says it's a lie. This guy who's very close to the team got real inside sources that says that's a lie. But the guy who runs that Polk Twitter page, where did he get this information from? And then, this is the crazier part, y'all. This is even crazy. Right? This is even crazy. He makes a Twitter space. You know, for y'all who don't know, Twitter, you can go live on Twitter, for y'all who don't know. He makes a Twitter space and really never apologizes for putting out false information. He never really apologized for pulling out false information on Cormani McClain. So you got people saying, bro, why you do that? Like, why you didn't check? Why you didn't check and make sure that it was real, bro? Why you didn't check and make sure? Why would you put some out like that on Cormani McClain? His name's already got dirt on it. Like, people are pressing him and questioning him. Like, bro, his name is already dragged through the mud for, you know, obvious reasons. Got negative cloud on it for obvious reasons. Why would you who's from Florida? You are a Florida page, which means you should not be biased or reporting anything that you can't even prove. Why would you do that? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know, it's like, bro, just admit that you and your source, whoever told you this, is wrong. The coach came out and said it was a lie. And then a person who's very close to the situation writes an article and says, bro, this is a lie. I think it's 247 Sports, matter of fact. I think it's 247 Sports who wrote that. It's like, bro, I got real inside sources who very close to the team, and they said that rumors is a lie. He showed up to practice on time today at 6 a.m., and he's been doing great this whole week. I don't know what they talking about. Instead of the guy who run that Florida Poke Twitter page and says, you know what, y'all messed up. Maybe my source messed up. Let me go check my source. He's trying to defend his actions. Hey, man, I signed up for this, you know what I'm saying? They like, now Cormani gonna look at you as an opposition that you don't rock with him. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It's what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. What do you mean it is what it is? You came out here with your chest out, poked out, talking about, yeah, man, I just got word that Cormani got kicked off the team. They let him, they gave him his walking papers, man. They gave Cormani his walking papers. You already knew people was gonna bite on that. Like, his name is already in hot water, and you just gonna add fuel to that. You gonna turn the heat up on that boiling water, huh? You gonna turn the heat up, knowing damn well nobody told you to turn the heat up. Then when the coach come out, and then a publication come out and said, these rumors are false, the best you can do is, hey, man, I signed up for this, man, and if he don't like me, it is what it is. Bro, this is sad, man. It's one thing to call out Cormani for stuff he's actually doing. It's another thing to spread a rumor that you have no idea if it's true or not, and you just go on Twitter and post it like it's true, and then say, it was supposed to been happen. They want to make sure they get this out the way before SEC Media Day. And it's like, okay, who else is saying this? You the only person saying this. We looking around and see if anybody else saying this. Nobody else is saying this. You need to go clear this up. You need to clear this up. Instead of going live on Twitter and saying, you know what, I apologize. Man, my source fed me the information. I made a big mistake. The guy does not want to apologize for making these false allegations on this young man. I'm going to say it again. It's okay if you call Cormani out for things he's actually doing, like showing up late and not showing up at all. That's what that's fine. But to make up something on him and say, my sources, this is how Stephen A. Smith be getting in trouble. This is how these NBA, NFL analysts be getting in trouble with the players, because they be like, my sources, my inside sources, and then the player come out and say, man, what are you talking about? What? I never said that. I didn't say I wanted a trade. I didn't say I didn't like this individual. I never. Where you get this from? My inside sources told me. You know what I'm saying? My inside sources. But if the player come out and tell you, or somebody close in the camp said that's not true, you don't double down on it. You back up off of it. Maybe your source messed up a little bit, or maybe they said something they wasn't supposed to say. So just back up. You live on air, or you a Twitter page that get a lot of likes. Just back up off of it. If somebody call y'all and say, "Hey man, come on man, nah, that ain't it." Even if it is, but they don't want the public to know right now. Back up off of that. Okay, you got it. Okay. You want to be like Stephen A. Smith and everybody else. I'ma stand on it, man. My sources. I'ma take my source's word over you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, these athletes are human beings, man. These athletes are human beings, which means they have family and they have feelings. F and F. They have family and they got feelings. You don't need to do all of this. I never understood media. Any type of media that just put out something that they know they can't prove, but without a disclaimer. My bad. Put out something they can't prove without a disclaimer. I never understood that. If you know you can't prove it, put a disclaimer on it. Like, look, y'all, this is what they said. I'm not saying this. This is what they said. You know dang well when you got pressed, the guy from the Twitter page, that you wasn't gonna be able to prove it. You wasn't gonna. And they look, I can't give up my source. So what's the point of even saying my sources told me this? If you get checked and they say it's a lie, prove it. I can't give you my source. Then what's the point of even saying it? I never understood that either. I can't give up my source because if I give up my source, they're not going to help us again. Huh? What you mean? You not giving up their name, huh? You can give it up their name off air. If somebody lying on somebody or displaying information that's not supposed to be displayed at this certain time, you should be able to say it at least behind the scenes, if not on a public platform, at least behind the scenes. I don't understand it, y'all. This is not right. This is not right. Whatever he do that he actually does, call him out on it. But to make up rumors and then double down on it, that's unacceptable. And this is why players don't like media, dog. This is why. Because they not only do they disrespect them, but then they do stuff like this. Oh man, you know, such and such, they don't like such and such because such and such. And they come to find out all that stuff is a lie. And then what they do, most of them, they go hide. They go hide and they never apologize. There was no reason to make this rumor about Cormani McClain, though. Let the young man be the young man. Whatever mistakes he gonna make them. Either he learn from them or he don't. But just a blatant out lie on somebody and then double down on it when you get called out, that's crazy. But and then on another note, shout out to Deion Sanders Jr., aka Bucky. Bucky got on the same Twitter live and said, "Hey man, he just gotta want it. He just gotta care, and he gotta want it." He didn't. He said, Bucky said, Cormani is a good kid, great athlete. He just gotta care and he gotta want it. That's it. Cormani, you got where you at because at some time you cared and you wanted it. You need to get back to that. When you was in high school, you whatever else, you cared and you wanted it to a point that you was gonna get picked by a lot of schools. You was ranked very high. We need you to get back to that. Care and want it. That's all Bucky said, and Bucky is right. All he got to do is want it and care it. He'll get back to his old self, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What type of individual would spread a lie on a young adult, a young man, and then double down on it? After being called out and said, "Oh, this is a lie," they double down. Hey, man, it is what it is. If they hit, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? My sources told me, and if you don't like me after this, then it is what it is. It's sad. We live in a sad world where people make a mistake and they can't just admit, you know what? I was out of bounds. I was out of line. I stepped out of bounds on this one. I should have made sure that my source was keeping it real. But you know what? Let me go holler at my source and tell him to prove the facts to me. No, he doubled down on me. Talking about, I signed up for this. If he don't like me after this, it's like, bro, he not bothering you. And so why would you even post something that you can't prove? This is sad, man. Anyway, like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Hey, Cormani, hold your head, man. I'm not one of those channels that want to push fake narratives and then double down on it. That's why I'm going to say, I didn't say that. They said it. Or I'm going to say, well, this is a rumor. I don't know. I'm going to make sure that I don't know. Unless I got some proof, I'll put the screenshot in the video. Y'all know I'll put the screenshot in the video to show you who said what or where it came from, or I'll put some audio if I need be. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. With that being said, man, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section, man. Why is people coming after Cormani this hard? Why would you lie on a young man? Why? I see y'all next video. Salute to Cormani, man. Keep doing your thing. I know you can overcome this. A mind is very powerful. So do your thing, man. You, my young brother. Shout out to Bucky for not going on there bashing him like these other people was, or other people do, I should say, or wanted you to. Bucky kept it real. He's a good kid, great athlete. He just gotta care and he just gotta want it. All right. That being said, man, I'll see y'all next video. Peace.
Drums.